Hi guys, this is Thunder E from Board@Work, and welcome to what you've been asking for, a gaming video on the Surface Pro 3. So this is the Surface Pro 3 which we got last week. We were able to do some gaming, myself and Sam, and this video is going to comprise 3 games we're playing on the system. The first game will be Titanfall, the second game is Diablo 3, and the last game will be Batman Arkham City. So those are the 3 games we're playing on the console. 3 popular games are out there, or at least on the tablet itself. Now I'm using a USB controller. This is the Razer USB controller here, Microsoft Xbox controller, and that's connected to my Surface. Now, some of the system specs. The Surface Pro 3 here has a 12-inch 2160 by 1440p display. Aspect ratio is 3:2, so that might affect some games in terms of scaling and things like that. Now, in terms of storage, this is 256 gigabyte version. You've got 8 gigs of RAM, and this is running the Intel HD 4400 integrated graphics chip, not the Iris Pro. It's not the 5000. The 5000 will be available on the i7. Now the i5 here, this is an i5 Core i5 processor on here. Now, one thing I will mention, and quick note, the Surface Pro 3 doesn't run warm. It's actually normally, but when you're gaming, it runs warm, and also the fan actually speeds up, because this thing is really not meant for gaming, but you can do that anyway. So we've gone ahead and we've installed Steam as well as Origin, and we're going to fire up our first game, which would be Titanfall. So I'm just actually going to just double click and launch Titanfall there, so you take a look at it, and you see how it actually looks on screen. Again, we'll go in and you can see it's a picture in a picture, and that's that. I mean, you can get a full resolution, but the default, or what it's called, the standard resolution for the system, is the best way to go in terms of actually looking for something in that gaming sphere. So let's go ahead, and we might take some time to actually log in and jump into a game. All right, we jumped into a game, and let's take a look at some of the graphical options here as we zoom in. So if we go into options and then video settings, you can see here we have full screen, it says, which means it's a full screen, but it's a box within a box. Color mode is monitor. There's no anti-aliasing. There is no VSync. Texture filtering is binary. Everything is low quality, and there's no shadow details. So this is what you will get to actually run this game effectively with minimal system lag, even though there is lag and you can feel it here. But I'm just going to zoom in a little closer and give you some gameplay session here on Titanfall, so you get a good look at it. It is quite laggy right now. I am having a hard time setting aim on anyone. It was much better earlier, and I'm gonna cut over and give you some of that video from. You can see here it does run smooth enough, and it works pretty well. Now, it's not the graphical beast that you probably want. That's my Titan there. So there you have it. That's Titanfall. Sometimes it's a little bit better, but it's a very laggy experience for a game like this. Let's go ahead and take a look at Titanfall. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at Diablo, since Sam was playing Diablo and of course is a big Diablo fanboy.
Surface Pro 3. Now this is the i5 version, and we're going to be looking at exactly how this handles Diablo 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and launch this, and let me basically go first of all and show you exactly what my current resolution is. So the current resolution here is 2160 by 1440. That's the recommended setting, and we'll go ahead and launch the game now. So that's 2160 by 1440. We're going to be running Diablo 3 at exactly the same resolution. So let's see how that handles it. All right, we're gonna pop up in the game menu. All right, let's look at the resolution here, 2160 by 1440, just to make sure that you guys see this. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. So you can see that. Bring that a little closer as we zoom. Try not to let this fall off the table. This is 2160 by 1440, as you can see. But that's the resolution we're gonna be playing Diablo 3 at. We'll give you a quick just go through on Diablo. We're not going to go too in depth on this. We're just showing that the Surface Pro 3 can actually game. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Cancel out of here. Hit the escape menu, and I'm going to resume game. Now the good thing about Diablo 3 is I don't really have to use the keyboard. So I'm going to do it all by mouse. If I had to do the keyboard, I'll be reaching across, and that might actually distract you guys from the video. So let's use just the keyboard. I'm going to have a really weird setup here. So I'm going to go ahead. I wonder what will happen. I can't remember where I last saved, so I'm going to click to move. And let's see. I guess I have some monsters in there. As you can see, this is pretty fluid. I might not be able to see. Oh, there we go. Right off the bat. Ooh. Yeah, that's what happens when you... Oh, look at that. Okay. God, more monsters in here. Let's go. Oh, behind me, I guess. Take him down. We got the archer. Go on, archer. Oh, I'm running out of... All right, let's try to get over here. Okay. All right. Just moving through, looking at exactly what we could do here. Well, I have enough hatred for these guys. I don't know exactly why you're telling me I don't have enough. Trying to tell me I'm a skeleton sympathizer? I don't sympathize with skeletons. Really? You need to take some of mine. All right, so we're just walking you through this, not really trying to do any major gameplay. So let's see. As you can see, it's actually very fluid. It's, it really has no hiccups here, which is really amazing because you really are looking at a 12-inch tablet, something the size of, the Surface 2, as thin as the Surface 2. You have an i5 processor in here, definitely, and it's actually working pretty well. For what it does do, it does it well. For your on-the-go kind of gaming, it would definitely, take you through. All right, come on, let's do this. Let's do this. You want some of this? And there I am.
All right, now some Arkham City gameplay. Oh snap. Now you can see it is laggy. I'm playing this resolution at 1080p. But it is still playable. You can actually go up to 1440 with Arkham. Ooh, snap. And let me show you that. So we go to graphics options, and you can see their resolution is 1080p, and 1080p you can see the sidebars at 1080p. So let's go ahead and change that. I push that to the max, 2160 by 1440. It does support that. Hit X to apply, and yes. And off the bat, you can feel it run a little slow. Now, everything is off. Everything is off. VSync, geometry detail is the only thing that's a normal, but everything else is off. So let's resume game. And you notice it's still responsive. It's still a very responsive sequence. It's just that you can see how laggy it is. Ah, come on. All right. Yep, there is. Penguins and forces taking out, but you can see how laggy it is, just rotating around and looking. It's better to play at 1080p or even less. And let's see what we can do. We were doing 1080p. Let's do 720, and just to show you the difference here before we round up this video. So we did 1080. That was still a little too much. 768. Let's do 768. 960, 800, 760, 1080, so 720. So here we are at 720p, and it will show you how it will look. Again, it's a much smaller screen, kind of like Titanfall was. And then, yes, I just want to see how smooth it actually runs at this resolution. But you can see I'm now into the display itself. Yes, to confirm, go back, resume. It's much smoother experience, much smoother experience at this speed at 720. So here it is, 720. You get the idea. And that's it. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about gaming on your Surface Pro 3, let us know. If you have a Surface Pro 3 and you've tried some games, so you've seen the games there. Diablo 3 was the one that ran the best out of all three that we tried out. Arkham City was the best scalable because he gave you a lot of options for it. Titanfall ran probably the worst out of all three. Again, but hopefully these things get optimized down the line, and once the i7 version comes out, we'll try and get that, and we will show you how the i7 handles it. This is the i5 with the HD 4400 processor. The i7 has the HD 5000, so we'll see how that works, especially with the Core i7 processor. So again, guys, any questions, any comments, let us know. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video. We really appreciate all your support. Keep subscribing to the channel, top right hand corner of your screen or in the description below. And if you're looking to pick up a Surface, you can pre-order it. We have the pre-order page link for you, so you can check that out. This is Thunder E saying thank you. Also, Sam says thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.